Man, I wish it was real. I look every day at the stars and I wish I had some connection with them. But
But to say you don't is silly. That's the thing, is because like you're not a separate observer in this system. You are born out of this system. You're as much a part of nature as that blade of grass growing outside.
yeah,
Because
it
like
doesn't mean
you
it
are a
doesn't
piece of
mean
nature.
it doesn't mean that the blade of grass is affecting my personality.
That's not saying it's affecting your personality, but maybe do you, so all I'm saying is do you think it's possible to perceive or to be a part of nature beyond yourself? So
I
what if your consciousness, what if you could perceive from another position or from another thing and see that you are more than just this piece? You are more than just this piece. You're the whole thing, but you get to perceive this piece all the time.
Man, I am the most spiritual you'll ever know,
That's
man.
fine. I'm not even saying, but see, I'm not talking
I, I
about, we're
think
not
I
labeling
think a
things
lot
spiritual
about
or whatever.
I think a lot about connections, about how every living and non-living thing in this planet interacts with each other.
QB, do you have any more like dates or stuff? You can look for something like a date and just say, mention something. Let me see if I can correlate it.
I mean, do you see your Eros? EROS?
Checking, I'm searching for the words. The word doesn't even appear. Apparently. EROS.
EROS.
No, there's nothing about that. I just have so many coordinates and strange shit and like house 1, 2, 3 and whatever. This is gonna be a long night.
You have to read about the houses a little bit. I think that's where
Man,
some of the
I
good
see
stuff
just
is.
a bunch of symbols. I know how to identify all the constellations in reality, but I don't understand these symbols. How do I find my moon sign? And why? What is the moon sign?
So your moon, it's like, I think it's like what I think is kind of the hidden, it's like a hidden aspect of yourself, like in your
I
head
think
that you don't often show. So your sun sign is how you show yourself to everybody else around you. It's how
But
people would
why?
perceive.
I'm sorry. Why
Go ahead.
is it called sun sign and moon sign?
Because think of the sun and the moon. So like the sun
Yeah.
is in the sky and it's like it's there, it's showing, it's lit up, right? And the moon is also like it's there, but it's out at night. So night kind of represents like that dark side of your psyche, and it's also it can be lit up, that dark side. So your unconscious can be lit up, but it can only be lit up by the sun. So like you have to shine light on yourself to light up that part,
Okay.
so you can know it.
How can I get those predictions / descriptions that he was reading about himself?
Well, I don't know about predictions, but the descriptions, he did like a natal chart. So you got
Yeah,
to go.
you were reading about the positions of the celestial bodies and your the phases of life.
So yeah, okay. So what they're saying, what I was reading is like based on, you have 12 houses, which are 12 slices of your personality, kind of divides it up different parts of like personality, and each planet has a different, when it enters that slice, it has a certain effect on your thoughts and your emotions and the way that you view yourself in that slice. So like the first slice is like your outer identity, like self-identity. So
Okay.
like let's say if Saturn's in your first house, which it is in
But
mine right now.
you can visualize the houses in an astronomical standpoint.
Yeah, here. I just need to like pull up a whole complete chart somewhere if I can find it. Google, yeah, they're saying Google free natal chart too. Is it called a house chart? You could look up the houses, astrology houses.
What's the important? Oh, I have a thing here with the planet positions, ascendants, and houses.
Hold on, cafe.
I have two divisions here: one zodiac, side to side, and Placidus orbits.
Okay, so like read it.
Oh, okay, I have here Sun, Virgo, Moon, Lion, Mercury. Is this the list? Ascendant, Aquarius, and then I have here second, third, fourth, fifth, half sky, Lilith. Oh, Lilith, the demon. Because I've spent a lot of time in the past reading about religion. I do like a lot of the aesthetic side of spirituality, and I do like spiritual people in general, but I don't like to not see the relation in people believing it.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense to me. I don't think people should believe in some, like, you know what I mean?
You know,
I'm not.
because I spend a lot of time in nature, and I do wish I had that connection, because I don't get tired of nature. It's beautiful every day. It's like I'm wired to love it in a non-stop way every day. Every day, I don't get tired.
Do you know what? I'm just curious, real quick. Do you know what MBTI type you are?
Yes, INTP.
Okay. I think what you were saying earlier about how, like, so basically, to me, the scientist's objective, or most scientists today, or most, like, kind of what it sounds like your perspective you were talking about. So, like, you can see all the connections in nature, how everything's related, you know how it works together. Like, you can see that. You get that it's all one system working together, right? Like, that's, so, like, to me, the point of spirituality, or like I think what the original intent of religion or spirituality, whatever, was to not only see that intellectually and look at it all, it was to experientially realize it. So, like, have an experience that goes beyond what you experience on a daily basis to show you that you are this whole system. And it's not just an intellectual thing anymore. It's not something that you just see scientifically and measure and you say, yeah, wow, this is all working together. Like, every single thing is related. Every single thing is interconnected, and they're all moving parts of one big system. It's like, I think there's, like, so to me, the question is can I experience that? Because can I have some kind of experience? Can I somehow break the bounds of what I normally perceive and realize that, like, experientially realize it, not intellectually, not just intellectually. So that's all I'm saying. Like, to me, scientists and, like, spiritual people, whatever, like, are not at odds. I think, like, they're going for the same goal in different ways. Did I post this thing of the houses? Here's a description of the 12 houses, just kind of what they are.
Guy with the yellow icon. Are you talking about my description?
Your description?
I think he's talking about the person without an icon.
fucking scrutinizing the shit out of this theory right now. And it doesn't work out too good because I don't reach the conclusion I was hoping for, but there's a lot more depth to this than I first thought.
I definitely don't treat it like something like an absolute hard science where you have to believe in everything. Just like when you read typology descriptions on ENTPs and all that, like a lot of the stuff you read is garbage, right? Like it is. A lot of it's generalized garbage. But there's like, if you pick out of all that, if you shuffle through all this shit, you can find out like what the original kind of like, what the essence of the types kind of was. Like, oh, okay, I see how they came up with these types. Like I see it.
Christ. Your creative hobbies are subject to relatively frequent changes, and you have innate or artistic talent. You have a vivid imagination and a given daydreaming often, definitely. There's a sense that you're always in touch or trying to get in touch with your inner child. That's so fucking accurate.
Everybody's becoming a believer.
I don't know. Like 90% of the stuff actually is like true. Or I can definitely relate. I can relate to it without, trying to relate to it. It just comes natural. It's like, oh yeah, and then I find out an association for it.
The person who
basically, I'm reading stuff that says that I should, get in touch with my feelings because really, I'm a sensitive person that should use feelings.
Man, the person who wrote Steve-O, with your Virgo Sun in, you came across as practical and shy. That's true. But with Leo Moon, you crave more drama. That's right. and need to be theatrical.
Steve-O, you are welcome to join our
Oh, Ben,
this is hilarious because I've literally never thought about this for more than like 5 seconds. So now we're obsessed for the next.
It's right too.
Until I have to leave in 30 minutes. Like, okay, I shall read the internet on this for a while.
Man,
just so that at the very least I can, debate it with people better.
The guy with the skull on fire, who it is? He's talking about me?
It's me.
Or not? I know it was not about. How do I find mine? I want to experience that away.
Yeah, well, just do this shit and start reading.
Here, I'll get you a natal chart link.
I made one. It's here. The sun sign. It's Virgo. But what do I do with this?
You love to chat and exchange ideas.
So you can either scroll down and start reading the descriptions that it gave you for each planet in each position. Or
where is that?
It depends. I guess maybe the site you did it on didn't give you.
Yeah, it's the same site.
Is it Cafe Astrology? Which one?
Yeah, it's Cafe Astrology.
They should have gave you descriptions if you kept scrolling down.
Click to enlarge. No.
So like, here, can I share my screen?
Tomorrow I'm going to look at the sky and then I'm going to be. Wow.
That you, Audra?
What?
I'm reading yours now. You can read mine and we can scrutinize each other.
Okay. So can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so like right here, so like you do your chart, and then so like if you look at this where it says in this section where I'm looking, you can read these and it shows so like the moon in each sign, Mercury in each sign, it'll tell you what each one means.
Oh, okay.
Can you send a link to that? I'm too lazy to Google it.
Oh God, hold on.
Man, where do you came from? how do you started this journey?